Well, you know who's got really bad leadership? Disney, because of Bob Iger. And as people are kind of looking back at all the streamers' success, well, really only one of them's had any success, and that's Netflix. Everyone is chasing Netflix right now. And when you look at this right here, this is in 2023. These are the profit margins for all these different people. Netflix made $7 billion in profit, right, in 2023. Somehow Warner Brothers with Max actually barely cracked even. They made $103 million. Everybody else has lost a lot of fucking money. Here's Disney, $1.7 billion in losses. Paramount, 1.7. NBC Universal lost $2.7 billion on streaming. But when you go look since the beginning of basically the pandemic, Disney's lost $11 billion. So they're not set to actually make a profit on this until the end of the year, according to their projections. But think about that. Once we get to the end of the year and they might finally get into the black when it comes to their profits, they're going to have $11 to $12 billion to make up for. That is an astronomical amount of losses for the first, 4 years of your big time streaming company. Like, look at these numbers. At one point, they lost $3 billion. Well, almost $3.7 billion in 3 quarters.
I don't see how they're going to start making profits because they have nothing good coming out. Nothing good. Nothing looks interesting.
Didn't they just announce too that they're going to bring back channels? Like they're going to
the
Disney Channel. Yeah. So doesn't that technically also lose them more money to do that?
Well, they're going to do that on Disney Plus.
Yeah, to try to get subscribers, but
right. So what they're going to do is they're going to have an option on Disney Plus instead of just clicking through and playing like an entire series or something. They're going to have like channels that you can choose to watch that they'll continuously run programming on, but it'll be through the app. So
yeah.
That won't necessarily be a loss for them. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll pay for that, but still, like I feel like that would be expensive to do on top of still having their TV channel.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And that's a good point. I forgot about this. So Monday Night Raw is moving to Netflix, and that's only going. Holy shit, that's going to be huge for Netflix. That's going to be a massive massive win for them because that's going to send them through the roof from that perspective. And I think CM Punk even had teased it a little bit where during a promo he was cutting a few weeks ago, he was saying something to the effect of, well, we're not on Netflix yet, so I can't be that edgy. Essentially saying like once we go to Netflix, we're going to be able to, and WWE has moved into like a little less of the PG era.
They're going to say the N-word again?
Maybe. Let's go. Booker T, where you at? But yeah, so that's going to be a huge kind of bump for Netflix, and it's just going to continue to separate them from the rest of the pack. But yeah, Disney has nothing. So like, for instance, I just said that here. Netflix has a deal with WWE. They're going to be bringing Raw to WWE, to Netflix. That's a major thing that Netflix has, and they're already operating in the positive. Disney has nothing to interest people, to excite people. What's Daredevil coming out soon, right? Or whatever. Like, who gives a fuck? We already know it's gonna be a piece of shit, just like everything else. There's I guess the John Bernthal Punisher. There's rumors of that in the works or whatever. I'm not interested, and that's somebody that loved season 1 of the Punisher, loves John Bernthal as the Punisher. Have no desire to watch anything that Disney Plus is releasing right now. Taylor Swift's Era Tour, that's right.
They brought that over and it didn't do super well. It didn't do as well as they had expected it to.
Really? Okay.
I mean, I think a lot of people already went and fucking saw it in the theater if they probably wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Because it did do pretty fucking well in the theaters. All the Swifties went out there and supported it. But yeah, it was not the massive bump that they expected in either subscribers or actual like watch time or anything. At the end of the day, they have to actually create great stories from the stuff they already have. They've bought a bunch of stuff and they've ruined a bunch of stuff, whether it's Star Wars, whether it's Marvel, whatever. They have to get back to creating things that people actually want to see that's based on their own, either the IPs that they currently own or new shit. That's the only way they're going to actually get people back. And they continue to lose subscribers, right? They continue to lose millions of subscribers globally, while Netflix gained, I think, 13 million in the last quarter, something insane like that. So they're still growing somehow, while Disney, even though it's only 4 years old, is already starting to lose steam. All those free Verizon Disney Plus things are finally expiring and people aren't renewing them. Maybe that's it.